So some of the systems were designed with tropical forests in mind and have been expanded to other regions as well. And so they were trying to address social justice issues, environmental issues in areas where the law maybe wasn't as advanced as it is in North America. Another piece is that the US in particular is very unique in that we have a lot of small family-owned land that's managed for forest products. And these small landowners don't necessarily fit into big certification schemes. So we have a system that's designed for those folks, which is American Tree Farm system, that allows for small landowners to be part of a larger certification system, keeps costs down, but recognizes good stewardship. The Sustainable Forestry Initiative was built around North American forests. So it was designed to take advantage of laws that existed in the US, but also the unique nature of forestry in this part of the world, and does an excellent job of making sure that the environmental sustainability of the products that are produced from these forests continue to benefit the North American situation, continue to benefit the environment, and help us provide a much more sustainable forest for the future. So what we're really trying to encourage is better forestry in North America, in the US. The SFI system and the tree farm system were built with American forests in mind. And if we're not encouraging domestic use of forest products, what are we doing? We're taking our family landowners and we're telling them, your wood isn't good enough. That's just not acceptable. We want to keep that land forested. We want to keep that land on the landscape. We want to keep those family forest owners owning that land for the longest period of time that we can keep them on the ground growing trees, because if they don't, that land's going to be used for something else. And the something else we may not be all that happy with. Everyone knows, everyone's seen the development that occurs around areas that used to be forests. There's an area that I grew up playing in. It's what actually made me want to be a forester, behind my parents' house. It's been converted to a parking lot. It breaks your heart to see these things happen, and we need to make sure that markets are robust and available so that we can actually have forests that are sustainable, valuable, and in place for a long time, providing all the benefits they provide beyond simply forest products. The fact of the matter is, USGBC and other green building systems have done a lot to improve the built environment, to improve the sustainability of the built environment, to improve worker health and safety inside of those buildings. But they haven't recognized how valuable wood can be in producing a green product. And the fact of the matter is, wood uses less energy. Wood is renewable. Wood is on the landscape and keeps our forests forested when it becomes a product. We need these markets in place. And so when these systems recognize the value of having US domestic wood in green building standards, all it's going to do is push for better, more improved, better forest management on the ground that's going to make a difference for the long-term sustainability and health of our forests. You know, there are many different forest certification systems, and the value of having these certification systems out there is they improve each other. Because SFI is in place, because FSC is in place, they're pushing each other to improve their standards all the time. They're using better science, they're getting better information, and they're improving forest management on the ground. The tree farm system does remarkable work in getting small landowners who never really thought about having a management plan on their forest to understand the value of planning for their long-term future, for making sure that when they do a timber harvest that is a once-in-a-lifetime event for many of these small landowners out there, that their families are protected for the long term as well, because that land is going to be better managed. Because these systems focus on what's left behind, not what we take off of the land. And when they compete and they push each other to improve the standard continually, all that happens is better forest management. And how could we want anything less?